Hi guys, welcome back to Princess Tips by Nat. In today's video, I want to show you how I remove my press-on nails. I usually like to use this Dashing Diva Magic Off press-on remover. It works really well. You do need to apply it to the cuticle area of every nail to help loosen the glue up. And it's also important that you use a cuticle stick to get underneath the nail. And you want to do this gently because the purpose of this is not to pry the nail off in a aggressive manner rather, because you're going to damage your natural nail. You really want to do this as gently as possible. As you can see here, I'm trying to um lift the nail gently. It looks aggressive on the video, but I was really trying to be very gentle. I first tried to gently lift it up, then apply some drops, and I let them soak for a little bit. You really want to let them soak for 2 to 3 minutes. I'm more impatient than that, so I usually go ahead and try to start removing them sooner than that. But if you wait about 2 to 3 minutes, maybe even up to 5, it'll be easier to remove them. And then I go back in and I start trying to see if I can pry it off. As you can see, that pinky one came off really easily. This should not hurt at all. If it starts to hurt, you really need to stop. That means it's not ready to come off, and you really want to go ahead and apply more drops. And you continue repeating this process with every single nail. Some of those came off really easily. They were ready to come off. You're going to see that some of them are not ready to come off. The thumb was giving me a little bit of issue, but eventually it did come off. You're going to see that my nails still have some glue residue, but we're going to take care of that in a little bit. And then I'm going to continue this process with every single finger until all the nails are off. You can see that on the left side, that middle finger does not want to come off, the nail in that middle finger. So I'm going to apply some more of that remover. And then I'm going to gently buff, or actually file the glue residue from the nail. Now, mind you, I'm not trying to file my natural nail. I'm just trying to file off the glue residue. So you really just want to make sure that you are just getting the glue residue. And once you reach your natural nail, you want to stop. Because if you overfile your natural nail, as I've learned from watching other YouTubers and I've learned from just personal experience, you really are going to make your nail be very thin, and it can break easily and it's going to hurt. So only file off the glue residue and then leave it alone. Once you have filed the glue residue, you're going to notice that there's going to be a lot of that glue residue particles all over your nails. So I'm going to go ahead and use the brush to remove it with some alcohol. And I got this giant bottle of alcohol from Walmart. I think it cost me like maybe $2 or $3, and it's not even halfway empty. So I use alcohol a lot when I'm prepping my nails. So I would recommend getting yourself something like this rather than just relying on alcohol pads. And I continue the process on the other hand. So once I'm satisfied that the glue residue has been removed from all the nails, I'm going to go ahead and grab the alcohol, grab the brush, and I'm going to apply a few drops of that alcohol onto the brush and just gently brush away the glue residue from my nails. I'm going to clean on the nail bed. I'm going to clean underneath the edge of the nail as well, trying to get as much of that product off of my nails, get them clean, and give them really a fresh start. I do wear press-on nails pretty much all the time, and I like to switch them out often. So I really try to take good care of my nails in between press-on sets so that they can be as healthy as possible. Afterwards, I like to grab the buffing block and go ahead and buff my nails slightly. Again, I just want them to be smooth. I want them to be clean, and I want to get them prepped so that I can apply the next couple of products to help my nails be nice and strong and healthy. I must say that I am not a professional. I am not a nail tech. These are just tips and tricks that I picked up from watching other YouTubers and nail professionals. So again, this is just what works for me. I'm not trying to give anybody any advice here. Um, just again, take anything that I say with a grain of salt. The next thing I like to do is grab this, I think it's called a cuticle cutter, but I like to remove any excess cuticle and product from the cuticle area. And you really want to do this gently because I have cut myself on several occasions. You may have noticed earlier that I was patting one of my cuticles down because I did cut myself. And that does hurt, especially when you're applying alcohol to clean the area. So just do this very carefully. I'm only doing to the parts that are very noticeable, that are sticking out. I don't try to dig into my cuticle or try to remove anything that shouldn't be removed. Again, I am not a professional, so I do this very, very, very lightly, and just be very careful when you're doing this. Once again, I'm grabbing the brush with a little bit of alcohol just to go back and finish cleaning up all those areas, getting off any residue, any excess cuticle that I might have taken off, and just leaving those nails nice and clean, free of any bacteria, free of any residue. Once I'm done cleaning the nails, I like to grab this Olive and June nail strengthener. It's just a liquid that really helps to make your nails stronger and nourishes them. And I like to apply it to every single nail. And then you're just supposed to let it dry. It's not like a polish or anything. It's not thick. It's very, very, very I don't know what the right word is, but it's very liquidy. And you're just gonna apply it to every single nail. As you can see, I used it so much that I actually broke off the cap by accident. But it's a great product. It smells a little bit like acetone, which is interesting, but it really does give a little bit of a shine to my nails, and it just helps to keep them stronger and healthier in between my nail sets. Once I let that dry, I like to go in with the Sally Hansen nail strengthener, or actually nail hardener. And this applies more like nail polish, like a clear nail polish. And I like to apply 1 to 2 layers to every single nail. And I actually will leave this on when I'm applying my press-on nails. I'll apply my press-on nails on top of this. I don't like applying my press-on nails directly onto my nail because I have found that I have actually taken off part of my natural nail when I'm trying to remove them, even when I'm trying to be gentle. The glue sticks too well to my natural nail, and I do like to change my press-on nails out quite a bit. I think I only keep them on for maybe 5 to 7 days. The longest may have been 10 days. Um, Sometimes I just get bored. I want to try new designs. I saw a new nail set at Marshall's that I really want to put on, and I just get really excited. I almost see my press on nails as accessories, and maybe that's a problem, I don't know, but I tend to switch them out often. So I really like to take good care of my nails and leave a layer of something in between the glue and my natural nail to try to give it as much protection as possible and keep them strong. Once I am done applying it, I just simply let it dry, and then I'm ready for my next set. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.